didn't see people taking bows without any applause. No, it was pretty much like this on opening night. And here comes George.
Can't last forever.
Hold on, now stop. You're hard. But what are you doing here? You're in the show.
On the bow, I started to quick change from this tuxedo and hand these plastic flowers up to Jessica.
She demanded a bouquet at every performance. She also wanted us to play the Star-Spangled Banner to guarantee her a standing ovation.
Yeah, I'd come down the aisle and then hand the flowers up to Jessica.
You put on a tuxedo, come down the aisles with flowers and hand them to Jessica. And what would she be doing?
Well, she'd be singing.
Yeah, did anybody notice anything different on opening night?
Well, Lieutenant, now that you mention it, I think when she took the flowers, she put them up to her mouth like she was covering up a yawn or something.
Like something had just struck her throat.
Well, when you put it that way, yeah.
Oh, I saw that too. It happened right after Jessica took the second bouquet.
The second bouquet?
Yeah, on opening night, Jessica got two bouquets.
Oh, yeah.
The first from Harv standing in this aisle, and second from that aisle right there. He was wearing a tuxedo, but the flowers hid his face.
I saw that man myself, but I just thought Carmen had hired an extra hand for opening night.
Just to boost Jessica's ego? Not a chance. Well, maybe it was someone who genuinely liked Jessica's performance.
No, I think we can rule that one out. So that's it. The killer knew about the bouquet and on opening night. Came straight down the aisle with his own flowers, which hid both his face and something as if it was a pellet. The killer fired the cap to a point-blank range into Jessica's mouth as she sang! And that's how your star was murdered in full view of you and your audience.
But then that means we're all in the clear.
No. Not everyone was on the stage at that moment, Mickey. Where were you, Mr. Belling?
Taking a walk alone, as you damn well know.
Aaron, you said you were standing at the back of the theater?
Yes, and just like every other man that night, I was wearing a tuxedo.
And I'll swear I was standing with him the whole time, Lieutenant.
I'm sure you would. Oscar?
Well, I was sitting in the last row of the orchestra with Carmen. I think she would have noticed if I got up out of my seat and headed for the stage.
That's right.
That's so very right. One person alone had both a perfect opportunity and a powerful motive.
Somebody hit me.
Oh.
Oh, but if that's Bobby, then who is this?
You're a devoted admirer, Mickey. Determined to bring down the curtain on Robin Hood because if this show went to Broadway, you'd forever live in sphere of influence. A sphere represented by the circle next to your name in Bernstein's Black Book. A sphere that was the clue Johnny gave us as he died. A planet called Earth, or as Shakespeare put it, the great globe itself. The Boston Globe, and its senior critic, Daryl Brady!
Michael Tuffy! No one will ever want to see her face again!
Easy, Daryl.
Easy for you! You're going to marry her! I heard you say so over the House PA. She loves you! She never loved me!
Frank, I swear I didn't know.
But she does know you, Daryl, doesn't she? You shun publicity. Your picture has never been published, and yet she walked right up to you yesterday and tried to thank you for the compliment you paid her.
I asked her not to tell anyone we knew each other, so I could praise and proclaim her in my reviews.
But he was only a friend giving me advice. It was never anything more than that.
It was more than that for me, Nikki! I needed you to stay here, where I could hail you and guide you. But this infernal musical is going to New York no matter what I wrote about it. That's what Sid Bernstein said, at least.
But watching the show in previews, you saw how to guarantee that Jessica Cranshaw would never go to Broadway. As a critic on opening night, you could rush from your seat after the finale without any eyebrows raised, retrieve a bouquet hidden in the lobby, and come straight back down the aisle as the ultimate showstopper.
Yes, and I tried to shoot Carmen and stand like you, the same way I posted closing notices for Jessica and Johnny. It ain't perfect performance on my part, but one learns from one mistake. Right, Nikki?
Daryl, I see you're out of guns. How far from the theater do you think you can get without one?
Good point. So your own gun down for me.
Wait.
Now!
Fine. Just don't hurt her. Get back! Daryl, I'm going to take Nikki away from you now.
Don't!
Don't, Frank.
Take what's of your dead! By your dead!
In situations like these, I always unload the gun in my shoulder holster and take all the bullets out and put them in this gun. Come here, Nikki. Mr. Grady, you are under arrest.
Oh, God. God, could my life get any worse?
Detective O'Farrell.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you
they can and will be used against you in the court of law.
Attaboy, O'Carroll! Well, folks, since you're all witnesses to Mr. Grady's confession, I'll need all of you to head down to the green room and give a brief statement. And it's only a few hours before your new opening night. Sasha, play them off, will you?
You need